Hey, it's Frank the Tank from the All Request Lunch Hour here on Suncoast Classic Rock Z105, and I had a great opportunity on April 3rd to interview bass player Tracy Ferrie from the band Boston, a legendary band, and the following is the full recording of our interview.
If we wish to make it louder, we will bring up the volume, bring up the volume, we will bring up the volume.
Z105.
Suncoast Classic Rock Z105 and the All Request Lunch Hour right now on the phone with Boston's bass player Tracy Ferrie. Boston playing at, like I said, the Wezel Performing Arts Hall. That's going to be on April 17th. Tickets are still available. Boston, just a legendary band, man. How fantastic is it to be playing bass next to Tom Schultz?
It's incredible. And Tom is such a wonderful person to work for. And I'm really saying this personally because he has put so much confidence in what I do. I'm basically playing parts that he created, music that he created, and we're recreating it live. And music that everybody knows every note to every song. They've heard these songs. You cannot turn on a radio or go into a grocery store or a mall without hearing a Boston song come on. So you can't get away with reinventing this art here. So knowing that I passed the test with Tom is very gratifying.
Yeah. Well, let's throw it to the phones. 855-713-1059 if you want to see Tracy and Boston at the Wezel Performing Arts Hall. Be caller number 9. That's 855-713-1059. Tracy, hang tight, and we'll talk more about your history, too. Z105 today, we're talking with Boston's bass player, Tracy Ferrie. We just gave away tickets to see Boston, which we're going to do all week, but right now, talking a little bit about Tracy's history. I got to tell you, you're an interesting cat. I mean, I pride myself on being an eclectic individual, but rarely have I spoken with somebody with such diverse tastes, and you had just spoken about the roller skating thing. Tell me about that.
I grew up in a roller rink family, which means your folks owned or managed a roller rink or several, which happened to be the case, and we traveled around a lot. And through that, my brother and I were both roller skating champions and traveled the United States and into Canada and all kinds of stuff through skating. And I think it's funny that started as a kid. I've got my little fancy uniform on, my skates, and I'm in front of thousands of people and doing my thing, traveling, staying in hotels. And then as an adult, I end up doing the same thing, but I lost the skates and put on a guitar.
Well, roller skating informed your future career. That's fantastic. The other thing that I know you from is you played with Stryper, correct?
That's correct.
Now, it's funny, a lot of these bands, getting back to the eclectic part of it, roller skating, Stryper, you've been all over the place, and I understand you're studying to be a pastor. I've
put that on hold, but that is definitely something I want to pursue as time unfolds. Right now I'm on the road a lot and concentrating on being a rock star for the moment.
I mean, roller skater, rock bass player, future pastor. I mean, I would have a business card made up that had that on it. It's great to talk to you today. Tracy Ferrie, Boston's bass player, on the phone. Boston coming to the Wezel Performing Arts Hall, April 17th. From a technical standpoint, man, you couldn't be in the fire any more than with a guy like Tom Schultz. I mean, from his technical standpoint, is that inspiring to get to know?
From where he stands, he's monitoring everything that's going on. Every drum beat and the harmonies, his own parts, which are a big handful. He's playing the keyboard, singing, playing guitar, managing all this stuff at one time. With a light, hey, with this lighting cue needs to be over here. But if there's one little thing that you left out that we were supposed to do, it's like, hey, I noticed. Can you make sure you hit that there? Like, how did he hear that? It's crazy.
What a great job. I mean, you in your own right, a great bass player, but then to lay down the rhythm for these fantastic guitar harmonies that are Boston, a fantastic opportunity. Suncoast Classic Rock Z105 this hour. We're on the phone with Boston's bass player, Tracy Ferrie, talking about his background, Tom Schultz. Got a couple more questions. Shifting back to Boston's songs. My favorite Boston song out of the catalog to play on the radio is Smokin'. I mean, we get a lot of requests for Peace of Mind, but I love Smokin'. Which is your favorite to play on stage?
That is one of my favorite songs to play because that just fast swing tempo. I had developed a technique with my first two fingers that rock back and forth, so it's like riding a bike to play that kind of a rhythm. And so, when I joined the band, and I'm like, yeah, I got this.
Right. Boston, coming to the Van Wezel Performing Arts Hall April 17th. Everybody's going to want to see him. Tracy, I really want to thank you for taking the time today to talk to us, and I hopefully I get a chance to meet you over there at the Van Wezel.
Same here, and I want to say thank you for supporting bands like Boston who have stood the test of time.
We're going to be right there, and Tracy, don't forget your roller skates. It's going to be beautiful that day.
Yeah, I better, as soon as we hang up, I got to start digging around. I'm not sure where they are.
All right, Tracy Ferrie from Boston. Again, Van Wezel, April 17th. Get your tickets at our website, z105.com or thevanwezel.org.
Z105, Suncoast Classic Rock.